You're watching the Danny Diaries. Burr, 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 burr. I got a cute little outfit for my Numio. And she's got a little veil, just like the boutique. I don't have any shoes for her yet. Numio shoes are really hard to find, by the way. Anywho, we're not here to talk about my little mini-me here. We are here to talk about something bigger. So, this week I celebrated. Also, if my hair looks a little crazy or if I look a little crazy, it's because I just got off work. But this week, we're celebrating my 10-year anniversary working at Disney World. Now, if you've been following me since the beginning, you'll know that it's actually not 10 years. It's actually 11 years. Disney doesn't start counting your actual anniversary years until you've become officially statused, which means part-time or full-time. So your part-time and full-time hours count. Seasonal or internships, which is essentially what the college program is, do not count, which is sad because CPs are pretty important to Walt Disney World. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this. Ta-da! It's very cool, isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm trying to see if there's like a little film on it or anything that I need to take off. No. Beautiful. Recognizing 10 magical years with Walt Disney World. So I wanted to give a quick little overview if you have not been following me for more than 5 years. I have been working in the company for quite some time, obviously, but I wanted to kind of do a little once over to where I started, you know? So I started in the Disney College program, which basically all that means is you're basically a temporary cast member. You come down to Disney work for a small amount of time. You have the opportunity to extend, but it completely depends on what the operations need at Disney World. So you may or may not get your extension. No, Ruben, you can't have that. Sorry. I started in the college program doing Fantasyland attractions. So I worked PhilharMagic, the Carousel, Prince Charming's Carousel, and then Princess Fairy Tale Hall. I worked there for the Spring Advantage, which just means you work in the spring and you work through the summer, and then I extended through the fall. So I worked all of 2014, I worked. I did meet my husband around that time. So this anniversary also is like how long my husband and I have like been together in a relationship, but that's beside the point. Anyway, so I started there. I had done the college program before a couple of years prior, but I wanted to go back and finish graduating. But anyway, finished the college program. I got part-time at the circus, at Storybook Circus, Big Top Souvenirs. I really did actually enjoy merchandise, not particularly the circus. But after that, I got a temporary transfer to the Ice Palace Boutique, which was basically Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, but for Frozen during the Frozen Summer Fun. Then I opened the Star Wars Launch Bay, which was probably my favorite experience besides the Ice Palace Boutique that I got to do. I worked there until Hollywood Studios closed down half of the park for Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land, and they did a property-wide transfer. And since I had just gotten full-time at the Launch Bay, I was then forced transferred to Great Movie Ride. Movie Ride and I did not get along very well, and I'll just leave it at that, and move on to it closing. And I ended up transferring to Frozen Sing-Along after that. Really enjoyed Frozen Sing-Along. It was Frozen Sing-Along / pack for the Captain Phasma show that they used to have, and then the Star Wars stage show that they used to have. Two very fun experiences as well. And then I transferred into children's activities, which I have thoroughly loved. I love children's activities. I was at Saratoga Springs for a little bit, and then I transferred to the Wilderness Lodge, in which they regionalized with Fort Wilderness. So I worked at Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness Campground, and I worked there through COVID for a few years. And then I'd always wanted to work in the boutique. I actually had applied for the boutique 3 times. And with the reopening, I was able to reopen the boutique, and I have been there ever since. The funny thing is I look back on the years, and once I reached my 5-year was the goal. And then once I reached my 5-year, I was like, well, I at least have to make it to 10 years. Because once you make it to 10 years, Disney holds like a after hours party for all the anniversary cast members once or twice a year. I will be having my party sometime this year, and I'm very excited about it. Where you go, and they have all the parks just for you, and you get to bring a +1. So I'll be bringing my husband, obviously, and you get to go on rides. They have like, you know, complimentary food and all this stuff, and it's just a big celebration for all these cast members who have worked so long at Disney. And then every 5 years you get to go again for your 15 year, your 20 year, and so on and so forth. And so I'm very excited to get to go sometime this year. I will receive an official invitation. Have not received it yet, just because of when my anniversary date lands within the year. I'll be going to the next one, but I'm very excited about it. I did want to show you I have a 5-year anniversary, which I may or may not have showed you already, and then I have my 10 year, yay! Now, if you are a cast member and you've gotten your 1-year pin, you may be thinking, it's already Mickey. So as of right now, the 1-year Mickey pin that goes on your name tag, which I will show you in just a minute, is Steamboat Willie. So it's Mickey with his little steamboat hat, and he's like steering. Funny enough, I lost my Steamboat Willie pin 2 weeks before I got my 5-year pin. Your 5-year pin is Pluto. That's why my anniversary certificate is Pluto. But the 10-year is Mickey going, yay! I can't remember what 15 years is. I think it might be the castle. You get a plaque, and then I think for your 15 year, you get a little statue. And then I think you get a plaque and a statue for your 20 year. And every anniversary milestone, it's a different character. There's like Castle, there's Jiminy, there's Tinkerbell, and so on and so forth. So that's really exciting. I'm very excited about this plaque. I know it's just a piece of wood with a metal plate on it, but like, this plaque represents so many years of hard work, and like I said, being forced transferred in locations, working through, you know, not the best conditions, aka COVID, and like a couple of other things, you know, like, yes, there's a lot of amazing memories with this, but like, there's so many like just hardships that like, unless you're a cast member yourself, or unless you worked through it yourself, you won't quite understand. But like, in all honesty, like, I don't regret ever becoming a cast member. And I was telling my friends, like, I have no plans on quitting anytime soon, as long as Disney will keep me. I don't know if I will stay with the boutique, but there's so many different roles and opportunities that I can have working at Disney that I haven't even started to explore yet. Like, there's like training for traditions, there's like doing things for the college program. I would love to actually be some sort of like behind the scenes, or like work with like the training or welcoming CPs in. I would absolutely love to be a part of that. There's so many different things that I can do at Disney to stay with the company and continue to add on to the years of magic. So yeah, Disney, as long as you'll keep me, as long as you'll have me, I have no plans on going anywhere anytime soon. So thanks for the 10 years, as they say, and thanks for watching, because I started this channel. I did a college program channel, Danny WDWCP. So if you want to see more about my college program, that channel is still live. It's not monetized in any way, shape, or form because of copyright and this, that, and the other thing. But this channel I started, I think the week, if not the month, that I got part-time. It was basically right after our college program officially ended is when I started this channel with my CP roommate, who is no longer a cast member. Love you, Emily. But it's just crazy to think of like all the different things that went down during that month of us, like me starting part-time, us moving into our big girl apartment is what we called it, and like moving out of CP housing and just all the crazy things that went down. And even just thinking about all the different places that I've worked in. Like I've worked in shops, I've worked in crowd control, you know, I've worked with characters one-on-one, I've worked with character attendants a million times. Like, you know, even now it's like we're technically a shop but also entertainment, you know, and I've had so many different opening opportunities, and like it's crazy to think all the different things that we've done. It doesn't feel like 10 years, if I'm being perfectly honest. It feels more than 5, less than 10. It's weird. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because it was something that was like a really big deal. Something that I'm really proud of and really excited about. And funny enough though, my 5-year pin is actually super glued to my name tag. So I literally asked my leaders today, because I just got this all today. I was like, can you order me a new name tag? Because I need a new name tag to put my 10-year on. I might actually order another one of these pins just so I have one on standby, just to like model, because I don't have a 1-year nor a 5-year now that I can model. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, check out my book. My book is not cast member or Disney related, but check out my book nevertheless. It is going to be, it's available for pre-order now. It's also available on Kindle Unlimited. It will be releasing on Valentine's Day. It's like a romantic-y, dark romance kind of thriller kind of, but anyway, one day I'll write a book about Disney. Not now though. But anyway, again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.